Okay, so just to kind of tee this up a little bit, I want to talk a little bit about our transformational opportunity as an Optavia leader. Because in Optavia, we cover a broad base. People see different things in what we offer, right? And we appeal to a wide, you think about everyone who can have some piece of what Optavia is all about, right? So we appeal to all age groups, all different ethnicities, different religions, different backgrounds socioeconomically, and so forth. And of course, we're going to take Optavia, not just here in the United States, we're going to take it to the world. Right? Okay, so when you look at as a coach, I want to talk first about a coach. How do you actually, there's a couple different ways in terms of the way you develop your business and your strategy. So real quickly, people do their business, even though it's a broad-based business, if you think about what's the full opportunity, what's the full opportunity with Optavia? What's the full opportunity?
Trilogy.
It's a trilogy, right? Healthy body, healthy mind, and healthy finances. But within that, some people might be interested in one part of that, they might want to have a healthy body, might not necessarily want to become a coach. Some people kind of grow into that and maybe decide later to become a coach. And as a coach, we own our own businesses. We have free will to execute our business the way that we want to. Now, some people in Optavia they got in the business because they want to coach clients. And maybe that's as much as they want to do, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a healthcare professional, that may be the way that you've entered the business. You want to help your patients, right? And so we call that a client-focused business, right? It's really where basically you're a self-generating business. Now we also know that the bigger opportunity is for people to kind of grow and to build a much bigger business. We call that the expansion model, right? So where you're both bringing on clients as well as coaches. And that helps us move this tremendous mission that we have in our lives. And I know some people, they want to start out right away, and they want to offer the full trilogy to everybody they talk to. And if you do that, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Just to let you know. Some people, they might feel more comfortable starting out offering the health opportunity first, and then maybe graduating to the business opportunity. Either way is fine. I look at my career for the last 15 years, the people that I brought in as coaches, probably about half of them I talked to them about the business opportunity first. Some of them, probably about a third of them, they were coaches first, and I kind of graduated them. And probably, I better get the numbers right, maybe it's a third. The other third, forgive me if you're a math major. The other third, I approached the full trilogy. So for me, it's a timing issue. Assess what my client, or what my candidate is looking for, and kind of play to them. Because if I don't listen and I'm not conscious of where they're coming from, I may not have a successful outcome for them. And I want to relate to them where they're coming from. I want them to be comfortable. So timing is always an issue. And I hope I'm not confusing anybody with this, but understand that within the framework of Optavia, we have different ways of doing this. And one of the things that we talk about as a health coach, if you actually take the path where you are introducing the health opportunity first, if you do your job as a coach and you help somebody get healthy and get them on the path for a lifelong transformational life, those people are either going to join you as a health coach, or they're going to be tremendous referral advocates. See, because what we have this community. Now, what's really neat in all the work streams that have been done over the past several months with these people here, because these guys were all on those work streams, and other work streams, we've been able to simplify our business model. And we've been able to utilize a set of tools that are universal. So most of us fish from the same pond. In other words, our businesses are big enough that we have folks from all different kinds of backgrounds. Some people focus on healthcare professionals. But the cool thing is that in all of the tools, they're now all universal and simplified, which I love, okay? And the other thing is that every client that's exposed to Take Shape for Life is going to understand in a very subtle way that, hey, if you've come in as a client, there's this bigger world out there for you. You can become a coach. Does that make sense? Yes? I hope so. Okay. So I've got this distinguished panel here, and we're going to talk about 5 new tools. You were introduced to them yesterday, but these guys are real pros in what they do, and they're going to talk about, each one's going to take a tool, and they're going to talk about why they're excited about it and how they're going to use it. So, Patty, I'm going to start with you. Go ahead.
Sure, thank you, Dan. So I get to talk today on the Optavia Success System. I am so excited about this. So when a new coach receives their business kit, this is one of the very first tools that they'll get to utilize. One of the nice things about the kit and why I'm so excited is that everything that a new coach needs to have at their fingertips is right here. So they'll have their business coach, their support team, but they'll have the tools right here in front of them. So our health assessment is right here. You guys have heard before, we're not going to have to run off to Kinko's or anything to make prints of the tools that we need. But with a simple system, follow me here, we get to have a conversation. We get to find out what someone is looking for and what's important to them and assess where they are in terms of their readiness. If they're ready, then we're going to move them through the process using our folders. If they're not ready yet, we get to keep them in our folder so we don't ever lose them. Because would you all agree that we want to keep the door open and let someone know that we're here for them when they're ready? So with this tool, we get to have a conversation. We get to learn about what someone is looking for. If they're not ready, they go into the first file folder so that we don't ever forget them. We can just love on them and build a relationship and let them know we're here. But remember, we don't want to ever forget anyone and leave them behind. When they're ready to become a client, they go into the next folder system, which is going to allow us to support them on their journey. You know, I know for me, and my team knows how much I love systems, but for me, and one of the reasons I really wanted to speak on this topic today was because when I started coaching, working between 60 and 80 hours a week, I had to fit coaching into the nooks and crannies of my life. This allowed me to go global and do that, working an insane number of hours. So I'm really excited about the system. I'm really excited that it gives us a very easy tool to use and it creates duplication, which is the key and the foundation to really building a strong business that's fun and that allows us to support people on their journey.
Patty, just one quick question for you. So you've had a chance to really go through this in terms of compared to the old file folder system, how has it been streamlined? How do you perceive that?
Oh my gosh, how has it been streamlined and why do I like it so much? Because it's right here for you to use at your fingertips. And what I love about it is that it arrives with your new coach kit. So that from the minute a new coach gets started, within 2 days, that's pretty quick, right? Do you ever have a new coach? If you're like me, do you say, just keep all of your little health assessments and paperclip them together and down the road we'll go over with you how to use the system? Well, now we don't have to do that. And now right out of the gate, we can help our new coaches to come into a system that is super simple and keeps it fun and easy from the very start.
Thank you, Pat. Okay, Ken.
Well, I am thank you. Very excited about the tool that I'm going to be speaking on, and this is our coach guide. Let me hear a response here. Who likes a brand new health coach that is immediately in action? Anybody? Well, that's great. Well, The fortunate thing is that there are many coaches that are ready to do that, but we kind of channel into a few different categories as new coaches. We have the people that become a senior coach before their health coach kid comes. Awesome. We have some people who wait for the coach kid to come because they think 5 or 6 clients are going to crawl out of it. We know that's not happening. And then there's a select few that go into the witness protection program. The cool thing is that this guide will prevent all of that from happening, and that's why I'm so excited about it. You know, we go with a phrase that I love, and I'm gonna share 7 words with you. I will help you build your business. And that's what our goal is. But if we rearrange those words, it should really say, build your business and I will help you. So what this tool allows us to do, thank you. What this tool allows us to do right off the bat is simple steps. Understanding a coach's why, because they get to fill it out here in detail, and then also create the beginning of that short contact list to get them in action. So now you have a tool for the brand new Optavia coach, and more importantly, you have a tool for the business coach to really evaluate that why and help them reach out to that contact list. So that's why this, for me, is paramount and is going to help us all build a stellar business.
You know, Ken, the thing is, what I love about it too is the fact that it's so simple. We're not overwhelming a new coach, and we can get them into action right out of the gate. They're just so streamlined. I love it. It's great. So Dan.
Dan.
Yes. So share with us what you're excited about, Dan.
So my new tool is right here. Yeah. No, everybody doesn't get a new iPhone 7, but it's available on here wherever I'm at, which is absolutely incredible. This new tool launches August 1st. It's Optavia Learn, and the great thing is this, and I was thinking about this because all of these are incredible tools. I mean, powerful tools. And I've had some of you come up and be like, oh, this is what I've been waiting for. This is the tool that's gonna bring me to integrated presidential director. And I was kind of processing that because we want to be excited about the tools. They're amazing. I mean, no matter what rank you're at, no matter what competency you're at, to be able to have the next thing just in time learning that you need at your fingertips, that's what Optavia Learn is. You just hit senior coach, look up, I'm a senior coach, here's the next video that I watch. How cool is that? So so all of that's available. Or as a business coach, how many of you have gotten these texts? Hey, where's that one video about XYZ? And if you're like me and you have a terrible filing system, you're like trying to find that last text last time you sent it to that other coach. And so you can copy and paste it. You all do it, you know. No more. We can go to Learn. We can send them a link. We can tell them where to go to find it. I mean, this is an absolute game changer. And I look at it like this. I was thinking about this with all these tools. So if I was to come up to you and give you, then this is like a map from coach, all these things, the tools, but the Learn is like a map that will take you from a brand new coach, from the moment you hit senior coach, and each level and each competency to that very next step, that next turn in the road, the next path that you're supposed to take. So it's like a map. And I was thinking, if I were to come up to you today, right now, run into you in the hallway and unroll a map to climb Mount St. Helens, and I was to hand it to you, you'd be grateful. You'd think it's cool. It's probably a very quality, a great quality tool. But if you hadn't decided that you were going to climb Mount St. Helens and you were going to put the work in to get to the top of that mountain, all it would be is a pretty tool. And I think about that with this too. None of these tools will make the decision for you, but once you make the decision and you're willing to do the work, and you've got your Sherpa with you, that's your mentor coach, Google it, Sherpa. Then, that was gonna be way funnier in my head, Ken. It was. I totally, like, that. This is gonna be good. So, the Sherpa, they're the little guides that take you up the mountain. Okay, good. All right, anyway. So, you just got it all at your fingertips. Powerful, powerful tool.
So thanks, Dan. And as you said, it can be based on your rank, or based on your competency, or based on your activity, where you are in the business, but be able to have it at your fingertips and not have to do all the things that we've had to do over the last several years with all the information. It just makes it beautiful. So thank you. Amanda.
Hi. So I have right here the Optavia Leave Behind. And what I love about this, well, first of all, it's really pretty. So it's a cute little brochure that we have, and once we speak to our potential clients, let me back up. What I love about this is that it's so easy. We have a very diverse team. We all do. We have very diverse teams. And our team, mine and Jamil's, we have everyone from stay-at-home moms and chiropractors, business executives, everyone in between. And this is so easy to use. We have so many of our team members who love to go to health fairs and stuff. And so once you speak to someone about what our full offering has, we always do a follow-up system, right? Whether you call it a follow-up, a thank you email, whatever it was, we now have this beautiful little brochure that is also a PDF file, and we can leave behind, and it gives a great little overview of what we have to offer. And what I really love about it is it tells us what to do next. It tells that person who says, I need to speak to my husband, or I need to think about it, what to do next with that, with our information that we gave. I also love is behind, it has the space where you could slap your own sticker on, but you have the space to leave your name, your number, it's amazing. It's just so cute, it's beautiful, and it's easy. Easy for anyone to use. So we're really excited about this to incorporate it in our business, and I know our team members are gonna love this, so thank you.
So Amber. Well, actually, Amanda, just a second. Just one more thing, Amanda, on that. In terms of the quality, you said it's beautiful, but the feel of it.
Yes.
In terms of, like we said, Optavia is not Take Shape for Life repackaged. It's something new. And the consistency of that, we were always proud of Take Shape for Life. But when you have a piece like that, it's so beautiful and so comprehensive and so simple and concise. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. And it is very soft to touch.
So, Amber.
So I was asked to talk a little bit about Optavia Answers. And just straight out of the gate, you guys, answers, right? Want some answers. A lot of times when we get questions, either from clients or coaches, there's like this, in the past, this complicated, okay, you gotta go to this Google Doc and it'll have links to other Google Docs, and that Control F feature, you gotta get the find box. It was all quite the process. But what I love about this is this launches on Monday. On Monday, this is amazing, straight from the website, and it is not just a frequently asked question. If you even knew there was a frequently asked question on the old website, it had all these crazy flyouts, and you got to find, I don't even know how you found anything. And I used to be a web developer. I was lost. So what I love about this is it's a searchable knowledge base. You start typing something in, it's gonna give you suggestions. If the answer isn't there, it remembers your question. And the answer fairies are gonna add it later. Yeah, it's pretty amazing, if you ask me. I think it's Jessie Stamp is one of the answer fairies, that's what I heard. So The awesome thing too is, to Dan's point, finding the video and not knowing, where you put it, you can actually, it's shareable straight from the knowledge base to your social media, to your email, to people that way. And it keeps track that it was you that shared it in the linkage, which is amazing. So even if your friend shared it to their friend, who shared it to their mother, who shared it to their cousin, that's still going to have your link at the end of that chain, which is huge.
Yeah. So what I have to say about that is, if Amber's happy, I'm really happy.
I give it a big thumbs up.
Yeah, I mean, you think about just the efficiency of all these systems that we now have. We're moving into the 21st century. And something we've always really wanted, and it's here right now. So guys, we've launched this wonderful thing called Optavia, and we all know it's an incredible opportunity. We all know that there's different ways that people can participate in this community that we have. Because the truth is, we want to get them in the community. If people get into the community and they hang around the rest of you guys, what happens is they want to become even more part of that community. So we've got this set of tools here that's going to really help us enhance that. It's going to up our image a bit. It's going to help our efficiencies a lot. It's going to help our businesses run in a more simplified fashion. So the things that need to be covered, the things that people need to know, the tasks that people need to do are all now simpler. So what that means is that our opportunity, this transformational opportunity has become bigger than it's ever has been. And so the only thing we don't have anymore is excuses. So thank you guys. Great panel.